Welcome back, everyone. Monitoring and controlling screen time for children has become a common parenting issue, and this includes watching TV, playing video games, or being on a computer, smartphone, or tablet. Dan O'Neill from the Birmingham Maple Clinic joins us this morning to talk about why parents may want to limit their kids' time in front of those screens. Welcome to you. Thanks for coming in this morning.
Thank you. Nice to be here.
So talk to us. We see, like, it just seems like they're everywhere. Everyone's on some sort of screen. It seems to be all the time. Why is it so important, would you say, that families, parents need to kind of control some of this time?
Well, I just think that the kids, the young kids and the teenagers, their brain is still developing. So what we know is their brain is developing till they're about age 24. So if kids are getting exposed to just screen, a flat screen, sometimes their brain is going to react to simply flat screens and not three-dimensional people. So sometimes it's very difficult to get the nuances of interactions, to find out how people are responding without having that person right in front of you. So what we found is the screen time is great for many things.
Sure.
Because for example, a depressed, kind of isolated, withdrawn kid, he has the ability to get some confidence behind the screen, to try some different things. I have some kids that are stutterers, for example, so they can locate other fellow stutterers around the world and do some interaction with them and feel more as if they belong. On the other end, though, a kid that is maybe withdrawn and kind of isolated,
Sure.
that may become his safe haven, that may become his way to escape, and then he doesn't really have the practice for actual interaction to find out social cues, how kids are responding to him or her. So balance is really important.
Sure.
So if you have a kid that's doing too much screen time, it may be causing some depression. We have evidence that it can cause some academic decline.
And what about even height and weight? Is it something that can be affected?
Well, I get worried that we're going to turn into a bunch of avocados because with screen time there's no physical activity. We're going to have big thumbs and avocado bodies. But parents, I think if they provide some balance, that's really the key. When we talk about balance, the kids like the video games.
Yeah.
And there's been a lot of discussion about the impact of the video games on violence in children. So there's some research that's emerging about the impact of those kind of games that they're having, the violence, and how it's affecting kids in their real life.
So a lot of things to consider. So bottom line, though, you think that parents really should, again, find a balance and really limit time. Is there a time frame, something sort of concrete they can look to as a guideline?
Probably not. The kids that are under 7 are spending about 43 minutes a day. The kids under 7. The kids between 7 and about 18 can spend anywhere from 11 hours on down to about 3 or 4. So I think parents need to limit. The key times when kids get in trouble is after midnight. So we have a lot of kids getting in trouble, whether it's sexual, whether it's violence, whether it's improper things where the parents aren't aware. It happens many times after midnight. So my advice to parents is collect the devices after midnight.
And you won't have to worry about it.
You won't have to worry about it. Yeah.
At least then. Yeah. Certainly a very tough job. Dan O'Neill, thank you so much for joining us this morning. Great advice. Now